the fittest that can survive, that can win over the weak. I don't mean prey upon the weak, because this is not a man-eating man place. Okay? So there is no exception to this law, the law of the jungle. Then why do so many people hate learning skills and give up too soon, perhaps, the childhood curiosity to learn? Because a child just keeps learning things. Why do the modern children, maybe so big, maybe so tall, give up this ambition or curiosity? I have been wondering about this, because I have been a father of 2 children and a grandfather of 1, and a teacher of many, many students. I have experienced the greatest sad stories and also some happiness of, can I say, Qiu Xue? I asked them to learn. Okay, what is Qiu Xue then? Let me show you something. Yeah, this is Qiu. Qiu means you just kneel down and beg, okay, for something. Okay, beg. You beg. And then what is the other word? The other word is Xue. Xue means you look at a book, you read, like this, like ancient people. And today we read this way, okay? And we even read on the computer. Whatever way you adopt, you should keep learning. Okay? This is Qiu Xue. You ask to learn. You go to a college, you even go to a foreign university for higher education or PhD, like Fan Hongjian in a novel of Qian Doushu. You have to keep learning, keep asking to learn. There's a great difference between asking to learn Qiu Xue and being asked to learn. Then I will talk about that. What's interesting is, for this moment, Qiu Jiao means the same sometimes, especially with me, with my teaching position. Qiu Jiao means the same as Qiu Xue. You ask to learn, okay, you ask to be taught. But for me, okay, Qiu Xue means I ask someone to learn. When my wife says this, Qiu Xue again, I ask my children to learn things. And then Qiu Jiao means I ask to teach. I ask my children and students to be taught by me. Of course, my wife says this sardonically. Also, this is a sad story. So far, Qiu Xue means 2 things. I ask to learn things for myself. Secondly, for me, for teachers, for parents, I ask someone else to learn. Okay, for the first side, for the younger people, to ask to learn Qiu Xue has happenings and ups and downs, okay? The older they are more bored. The more bored they are with the learning, then they will give up. And for the older generation, we always Qiu Xue, ask the younger children and the people and students to learn things, never give up. Okay? And then why? According to the jungle law, the law of the jungle, for the animals or for human beings, we should learn trade, we should learn abilities and knowledge and learning and everything from books from parents and grandparents. Otherwise we die, we cannot survive. So we should be encouraged to learn. Then there is a wide range of sayings and proverbs and mottos from ancient sages. In China, for example, we have maybe more such things than other cultures. Well, for example, from Xunzi, a famous learner in the Warring States in about 300 BC, 学不可以已, never stop learning. So we have so many things from Xunzi, Xunxue, Kongzi, Confucius, Mengzi, Mencius, and many, many other Shes. And then in other languages, I think they just learn something, perhaps from Chinese, perhaps from themselves. Then there is similar saying. For example, in English, a little learning is a dangerous thing. And then in Japanese, Kikuwa, ikino haji, to ask questions is a shame for a moment. He canua. Ishona haji. To ask no questions is a shame for a lifetime. That's Japanese. So in all cultures that believe, there must be such mottos, sayings to encourage young people to keep learning. That's why young people should learn things, should keep learning things. And then the older people should also constantly keep the spirit and the snowball of encouraging the younger people to learn things. When they, for example, idle away, slow down, because each people can be slowing down any moment. But why? Because we have the father obligation, mother obligation, teacher's obligation, okay? And then also, someone said, in the 3 character, the moral doctrine of San Zi Jing, the teacher, the father is guilty if he does not teach the son the right things. The teacher is lazy if he is not strict with the pupil. So, parents and the grandparents and the teachers and professors should always constantly encourage the children, the younger generation, to learn things. Even if they want to give up, even they are tired of learning, even they revolt against the older generation. I always see, a wall, a talk of a wall, or just a seesaw, a push and a pull wall between the younger generations, Qiu Xue. I don't want to learn anything. And the older generation, I want you to learn things. There is always this war, this tug of war. Sometimes the children win the war, sometimes the older people win the war. Anyway, in China, schools and opportunities still survive. I'm very good, very happy about it. And then I always cherish and remember to recall the older days when I was young. Because when I was young, my family was poor, my home was poor, and then we all cherished the opportunity of schooling. And then no one had to force me, beg me to learn anything. I just wanted to learn. When a child wants to learn, he's enthusiastic, active, and he never plays truant. Otherwise, he slows down, he plays truant. So remember this. When a young child goes to school, 小二郎，背着书包上学看，不怕太阳晒，不怕那风雨狂，只怕那先生骂我懒呐，没有学问，我5年前爹娘。That's the main thing. What does that mean? It means a young child with a heavy bag on his back, going to school in the sun or in the rain, is most afraid of his teachers scolding him for slow learning. That's the meaning. But today's students perhaps are not as shy or ashamed as when we were young. Okay? That's the problem. And then, what should we do then? How do I solve this problem as a parent or stick? Sometimes both, carrot and stick. Of course, this is a carrot, this is a stick. For the animals, for the domestication of animals, but to me, to the education of little children and students. The carrot doesn't mean this. It means other things. Let me show you other things then. Where are they? So when I have a bag with me, anywhere I go in this school, you will find. I have a dream that China's education is successful, more successful. Thank you and good luck.